invite. It'll be a Zoom call, and I'd love for you guys to come and participate, ask questions. You know, this guy's amazing. He's just a wealth of knowledge. So
cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I went to last year's CAR, and they had a lot to talk about at the regarding the wildfire stuff. So
I saw you there. Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. I felt really bad as the guy from the DOI was trying to explain why the California Fair Plan was good for everybody. I'm like, oh, I don't know. You still got these people up in paradise that are losing their homes because they can't afford the fire insurance.
Exactly.
So that was pretty sad. But anyhow, there are new laws that are coming out. There are new mandates. There's new fire zones, and that's really what we're devoting this presentation to. So I'll send out the invite. If you guys can make it, great. If you have questions about fires or anything else, this guy is amazing. He gives tours of the fault lines. So, I mean, the guy's just, yeah, amazing, amazing. So he's a bigger dork than I am for it. So, you know, it's all good. Anyhow, thank you again for the opportunity to come in. Remember, there's never a charge until escrow closes. NHD and tax is $74.95. NHD tax environmental is $89.95. You are backed up. I have Berkshire Hathaway on our E&O. So you're on our declaration page, and you are covered up to $30 million in E&O. So you guys are all very well taken care of with First American NHD. But whether you need to order a report or not, please give me a call. Let me know how I can help. Remember, also free flood determination certificates and the rental reports. I do give you guys those for free as well. So,
nice.
Any questions?
Anyone?
Comments, complaints, anything?
Oh, I bet I have a couple to order now. I haven't ordered on my listings.
You're on fire. I mean, the market's just amazing out there right now. Congratulations.
It is really good right now. Hopefully everybody's feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just picking up out there. So, and that's positive to see. I love seeing that. COVID can't slow you guys down at all. So thank you so much, guys. And I really look forward to coming back into the office and cooking you guys up some breakfast again, hopefully soon.
We look forward to it also.
Yay.
All right. So
all right. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
I'm just going to try to get out of that.
Yeah, I'm like, unshare.
Unshare. There we go.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. I
just realized in the middle of your presentation, I forgot to hit the record button. So whoever missed the meeting, they missed out. Anyway, I wanted to say happy birthday to our July birthday people. Adam's birthday is this Friday, July 3rd. Veronica Osuna's birthday is July 9th. Christina Morrison is July 14th. Marianne, July 26th. And Jill, July 27th. So happy birthday to all of our July birthday people. Hope you guys have a great celebration. Adam, I know this weekend is probably going to, you know, with us being potentially on lockdown, I hope you get to celebrate. All right, so let's also, I wanted to give you guys an update on the market stats before we move on to land with title. I see Amber and Michelle are here, so I won't be too long. So as of this morning, 137 new listings in our Temecula Valley. That's in the last 7 days. 11 expired. Finally, we have some expired. How many weeks did we go with none expired? But we have 11. 270 closed in the last 7 days, and we have 36 coming soon. So that's interesting. I did a search just to see how many active completely in our whole Temecula Valley. We only have 600 homes, single family residents in the whole valley right now for sale. So that's very lean, very, very lean. So we definitely need some listings out there. I hope you all are getting those calls to have people come and list their homes right now. So let's move on. Speaking of, well, not speaking of, but how many people did their flags for 4th of July? I did mine this morning. I only had 55 to do. I thought I had
Do mine
75.
tomorrow.
It was a good walk. All right, so thanks to our farming partners, Landwood Title. So Landwood has some new program they want to share with us. So Michelle or Amber, who's gonna share?
So Amber will be sharing, but what I wanted to go ahead and just let everyone know, Landwood will be closed on Friday for the holiday and Saturday. So we gave customer service the weekend off. We are still available here for you. So if you do need us, just reach out. We'll be answering our phones and emails. I will be on vacation starting Friday, and I'll return back on Wednesday. So, but again, I will be checking my emails and my texts and my voicemails. I am going to Walla Walla, Washington, so I'm not sure what kind of reception I'll have. I've never been there before. We're checking out my daughter's getting married in Walla Walla, Washington, so we're checking it out. So what we wanted to do today is Amber is now officially our trainer. So she's going to be doing all of the new technology training, and she's just, this is her cup of tea. She's fantastic when it comes to technology. She has the patience for the training, very, very thorough. So what we're going to do, and you are the first office to be able to have this sneak peek, so you are very special. So this new system that we have, I'm going to go ahead and have Amber start to share. So she'll be sharing the screen as well. And then at the end, if you can go ahead and give us a little bit of feedback. Amber wants to make sure if there's anything that we need to add or take away. You folks will be able to be the first ones to let us know your thoughts. So Amber, take it away.
Okay, just like Michelle was saying, our goal is to meet the needs of the agents. So our goal is to meet your needs based on when you're out there, what you need. So if it's something that the majority needs, we'd love to add it to our technology, but we need to hear your voices. So good or bad, just let us know. So I'm gonna go ahead. Can I share my screen now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the home screen when you first pop in, and this is called TitleFi. So this is the new farming platform that we're going to be introducing hopefully in the near future. Let's see, we're going to go to your properties. So you probably won't be able to, because I am on an iPad, you're not going to be able to see where I'm clicking. So I'm going to kind of describe what I'm doing. So at the bottom, you'll see home, properties, quotes, and account. So to do a farm, you're going to just click on properties and it'll take you to this screen. And then you'll see the little flames. Those are what we refer to as hot properties. And what constitutes a hot property is they're owner occupied. They've been last sold within the last 4 to 7 years, and the equity is above 20% of the value. So that is just something that's automatically on there. So you can draw a farm. So right now, I put myself earlier in the Temecula Valley, but I am going to put it in there. So I can just type in a city, and it's showing me properties with the address. But if you scroll down, then it'll just go to the places. You just click on the places, and then it'll go to that area. So there we are. And then it'll just populate everything in there. So I'm just going to go, let's see. I'm gonna pick a spot. I'm not familiar with the Temecula area, so I'm just gonna pick a spot. So what it's telling you here is all the hot properties, and then the little green sales sign, that's telling you that property is currently for sale. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw a farm. Let's go here. So by clicking the little pencil icon at the right, now you can start drawing. So all you're doing is going to be just putting your finger on the screen and dragging it around. So I'm making a mistake on purpose. So what I'm gonna do is, this is everything that's in my farm, and it automatically tells you at the top of your farm that there's 474 properties within this farm. But you know, I kind of made a mistake, so I'm gonna drag this out, and then I'm dragging this out because I want to include it. But you know what, I added one too many, so let's just drag it. So you can just make it yours. So there we go. And now we have 515 properties. So if you click preview at the bottom, it'll automatically tell you the total properties, if it's who's owner occupied, who's not, the total hot properties, and then the turnover ratio within the last 12 months. So if this is something you want to save, you can just save it, name it, and then it'll save it for you. So this this app is very user-friendly. So here we go. Here's just the overview. So what you can do, you can come here. You can create filters by going over to the little icons where it has the line with the circles. You can click on that, and this is where you're going to create your save filters. So if you click save filters, this is what you'll see as global. So these global farm filters, this is what's going to stay on every single farm you create. But then the filters that you create for that specific farm will go under the farm filters. So I'm going to go back. And let's just click on, so the yellow constitutes recently sold. So it's already color coded, and the blue is pending sales. So if you just click, just tap on it, it'll tell you exactly what it is. So let's just click on a hot property. We're going to drag it up, and if you want to go to the full property details. So I'm not going to go into every single thing because I think it'll take too much time. I'm kind of just going to do a brief overview, but the full view, full property detail, it's in blue. You just click on that and it goes and it tells you everything about the property. So in order to see additional items, so property facts, just click on property facts and it goes through and it gives you the property facts. So I'm going to go back. Ownership, valuation, property taxes. So this is what they have for property taxes. So right now, what I'm trying to really build is the calculators. So we want you guys to have net sheets in the palm of your hand. So you just click on quote. Let me go back, sorry. So to get to the calculator, you're going to have to go to property details and then you click quote. Here you can save this as one of your properties that you're just monitoring, or you can share this and it'll create a limited property profile. So I'm going to click quote and we're just going to kind of quickly go over the calculator. So you can also view the properties on realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia. And then this is the seller's net sheet that just automatically pops in. It's just a quick seller's net proceeds. And everything is customizable. So if you want to customize something, you can just click, if it's blue, you can customize it here. You can change it. So, or you can come in and you can customize based on, and this is just what they're automatically pulling as this for the surrounding area for this sales price for this specific home. So they're automatically giving you an estimated closing date. You can change that. You can change it there. You can change it here. So it just depends on what's best for you and your client. So they give you an estimated payoff. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to pull over as much information as possible. And this is what they're calculating the estimated loan payoff on the property. Now this, just keep in mind, it's an estimate. This is not factual, but it just gives you maybe an idea. So in this here, you could put the loan interest rate, property taxes. So what's neat about the property taxes is that you can edit it, and then it gives you the property value. So this is the sales price. You can type in the tax rate. So what they're taking is that the tax rate that is just is what they compile. Now we know our tax rate's not 0.74%. So it's much higher than that. You can always edit it. So when I edit mine originally, when I started first utilizing this app, I changed the fiscal year to July 1st. So that's today's the first day of the new tax year. So once you change it, you can just, what did they say? Set it and forget it. So you can do that and it'll always pop up. And then I also set a property tax value at 1.13. It's supposed to be 1.131, but I can't put in 3 digits after the decimal. So it stays at 1.13. And this tax rate that I inputted is for Orange County because I looked that up. You can add in as many tax rates as you want, and you can just name them, and you can just come over here and use them. So to go back, and the prior year taxes they're calculating, and this is for the seller. And keep in mind, this is the seller's net sheet. So you also have the state transfer tax, which we don't have that here. You have your county transfer tax. You can change who's going to be paying for this specific fee. So you can change it to a buyer, or you can do a split. Some cities also have a transfer tax, like I believe Riverside, the city of Riverside, and also LA, the city of LA, mortgage tax. So, and then you can come over here and adjust closing costs. So the closing cost is where you're going to find your title and escrow fees and anything thereafter. So what you can add here is, say, your natural hazard disclosure report, your termite inspection. If there are fees that come standard that are always going to be a part of your net sheet, let us know so we can add them on there for you. So you don't have to go in here every time and click natural hazard, termite inspection. So we want to make this as easy as possible with as many fill-ins as possible if it's a consistent fill-in that is being used. So
if you used the fees or the same guidelines that are on your estimates online, because NHD title, NHD termite and things like that are always going to be there.
Right.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, that's what I have on mine. I have termite, natural hazard. There's a recon fee, lender's demand, home equity, the HOA docs.
Right.
So the commission's already on there, so it automatically sets it at 3% for both the seller's agent and the buyer's agent. So you can change that as well. So here you have repairs. So I'll go back. Oops. it was, so here we go. The total broker's fee. When you edit that, you can split it. So it's automatically split, but it does a total. And then when you do a, let's share this. So you can share it, prepared. So I'm going to share it with Michelle. You can put everything in there, email address. So I'm just going to click done so you can see it, save, preview. And this is what will get sent out. So
Nice.
if I were to put any of those, what quote unquote miscellaneous fees, it'll name them for you. So it'll say termite, natural hazard, home warranty. So it'll have it all broken down. So it's pretty nifty, and it breaks it down with a summary. So it'll say prepared for it, and it'll give all the information that you put in there on the left-hand side. And then from there, you can share it. So you can email it. For some reason though, right now, I've been trying to share it and it's not working. So I have an email out to the developers for that. So this is what we're trying to get out all the kinks so you don't have them on your end. But you can do this. Go ahead.
That's going to be super helpful when, like, we're sitting at, let's just say, a listing appointment, and we have an estimate, but then they change the price so drastically, we could quickly do it on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can change the price here, and then it'll automatically do it. And then you can switch to show instant buyer's estimates. And then there you have your instant buyer's estimate based on, and it automatically does a 20% down. So, but it's all customizable. So that's the great part of it. Do you guys see anything that you like, don't like?
Amber, can you touch on what information this platform pulls from the MLS?
Yes, so the majority of this information is pulled from the MLS. I'm going to do property detail for this specific home. So it pulls over your basic property information. If it's a single family, the year it was built, the lot size, the stories, parking, property details, property facts. So anything you want to know, they want to do a brief overview. So anything that has an arrow that's on the right-hand side, you can just click and it'll pop up. So here is the additional. So you have your APN, you have your county, census tract. This is a somewhat of a short legal description. Open liens. And then your deed.
So Shannon, other than the NHD, the HOA docs, home warranty, what else would be beneficial for this to be a complete usable product for the agent in the way of the net sheets? Are we missing anything?
I mean, she already had said termite, that comes to mind. I think,
Hey, Shannon, can I?
yeah.
Say, you know what, if they, I don't know if this is possible, but if they could break out the taxes between supplemental and the base property tax, that would be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Like the base tax rate, and then the special assessments.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And that would include HERO, any kinds of bonds, any kind of weed abatement or anything like that, school bonds, things like that.
The special assessments could all be lumped. They don't, I mean, it'd be nice to see them all separate, but they could all be lumped into an amount. But I mean, we have so much special assessments out here that breaking that out from the regular property taxes is very helpful.
Okay. Amber, do you have any other things that you would want to put out there that are in the works with this system?
So that is actually something I've already asked the developers to see if we can incorporate. So that all depends on the information that they're pulling in. So if the information is already divided out, then they can. So that definitely is something I saw also, and I'm hoping we can implement, because I think that's a big factor on this tool being successful.
Perfect. Amber's been working so hard with this to make sure we get it right from the very, very beginning.
I have I don't know if this is possible. This is beautiful, by the way. This looks really great. I've had a couple of buyers look at homes that have a Mello-Roos and ask what the sunset date is on that. You know, it's a lot of phone calls and running around to get that. I wonder if that's something you could add.
I don't think we are going to be able to add that, just because it's very specific, and even if when we on our tax rolls it's not available, you do have to call.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that, Stephen. I'm like, I know you have the taxes listed in the NHD, but to have it at your hands would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Well, to be able to pull the Mello-Roos, if there were one reporting agency that took care of the Mello-Roos, even if it was per county, that would be much easier for us to be able to consider pulling something through. But there are so many management sources for these Mello-Roos. And again, another thing with the Mello-Roos is you can have the, you know, sunset date, but they can go beyond that date. They can extend those. So if they're still a need, and they haven't gotten all of their communities, facilities and things like that all up and going, they can extend that Mello-Roos. So the end date is a scheduled end date, but not concrete.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So we picked the perfect office to go ahead and at least start to go through and figure out what would be more useful for you. If you do think of something after, or, you know, in the next few days that you think would be an asset, you can always let us know. You can send it to myself or Amber as well. I know I've gotten both of our business cards into the offices, but we can go ahead and get those done while we're in this stage. Amber, what are they thinking in the way of launching time?
Well, they're wanting to launch it mid-July, but I think we're probably going to be launching it sometime in August, because I don't want to launch something that's not complete. Not to say that there can't be changes once it is launched, because there's more that this app can do than just what I showed you. So once we launch it, we'll go into more detail, how to create filters. It exports your farms, and it has different tabs, and each tab is a filter. So it's really great when you want to go and market. Okay. So you're not going to have different Excel spreadsheets. You'll have one with just different tabs.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So once we do launch it, don't be afraid to ask questions and ask for improvements. Perfect.
Thank you so much, Shannon, for allowing us to use you as the first phase of asking for direction on what else would be helpful for you and your agents. And we look forward to going ahead and building on this and making it really reliable tool for you.
Yeah, and
So
we'll do a like a live, well, a live Zoom class where we could all have our devices ready and play with it as you teach.
perfect. That would be fantastic. And again, let us know if there's any other needs. I will be out in the Temecula area today. I'll be popping in. But again, if you need anything, let us know. And again, you are the only ones that have actually seen this. So you probably don't want to share it with the whole Temecula Valley quite yet.
You guys can help us build it.
Yes.
That sounds great.
If you build it, they will come, right? Perfect. Have a happy 4th of July, and thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We just have a couple extra things on my agenda. So does anybody, we didn't do any property today. So who has any listings they want to share that they have now or that are coming soon?
I have it coming soon.
Okay.
It's in Menifee in Hidden Hills, so it's a little bit newer. Almost 3,000 square foot, single story, 4-bedroom, plus a den, just no closet, so it could be a 5-bedroom on a huge lot, over a 1/3 acre.
Wow.
And we're probably going to be about $479.
Nice. Hidden Hills. Where is Hidden Hills? Oh, I know where it is. Okay, yeah.
What is that? A Marietta Road kind of over there, and is that the high school?
Yeah.
Paloma, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right there.
Perfect. All right. Anybody else?
I've got a pool coming up in Marietta on Symphony Park. I think it'll be going live around the 17th or 18th. Big 2-story, and it'll be right under 5, I think.
Nice. Anybody have any listings or buyer needs?
Shannon, I'm going on a listing appointment probably tomorrow. So I don't have it locked in yet, but they came as a referral. It's up in Wildemar, east of the freeway, not too far from you. Single story. So 2339 square feet. So we don't have a price yet, but keep in touch with your past clients because this one came as a recommendation from a past client from 3 years ago. So you never know.
Absolutely. Anybody else? All right. So then last, I just want to remind you guys about, we obviously know what the rules are with as far as us showing, and it seems that a lot of the listing agents are turning over the responsibility of keeping the houses claimed to the buyer's agents. So just make sure that you have your booties, obviously we all have masks, but if you need gloves, and stuff to wipe down. I had an agent specifically this weekend say, make sure you bring all your sanitizing wipes because it's your responsibility. And that took me off guard, but the agent and the listing agent and the seller can defer that responsibility to the buyer's agent. So it's always good to just have those things on hand. And I know we're out of booties at the moment, but we'll be getting some more in soon, hopefully from Michelle. And then I just kind of keep one pair stashed in my purse at all times. So other than that, anybody else have any other announcements? Nope. All righty then. I'm going to stop the